Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan, also the North Central Chaplain for Broken Chains, JC. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So this morning, it is April 17th, 2024. We will be looking at Proverbs chapter 17. And we're looking at verse 6. As I was looking at this verse this morning, it was a verse that I've enjoyed for quite some time. Grandchildren are the crown of the elderly. I have grandchildren, and I love my grandchildren. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. My girls are the oldest, my boys are the youngest. They're not mine, they're my daughters, right? But I love them. I love them deeply. I cherish them with all my heart. I don't get to see them nearly as much as I would like to. I remember how much I cherished my grandparents and loved them and how much they loved me as I was growing up. Children are the crown of the elderly. And you know, it's crazy because grandchildren, you get to stay back a little bit and you get to watch them from the outside. And you're not the mom and dad right there dealing with the day in and the day out trials of day-to-day life where you can just be frustrated with everything that happens. You all know what I'm talking about. Whether you got grandchildren or not, you were that child one day where parents were frustrated with you, but once you get grandchildren, it's amazing. You get to enjoy that process in an amazing way. And so, becoming a grandparent, that's just incredible. As I was looking at this verse today, I realized it goes on from there. It says, and the pride of sons is their fathers. And I've never paid attention to that part of the verse before. As I was looking at it today, I realized something. As a parent, my child points to me and says, that's my dad. I'm going to be just like him someday. Yeah, there's a song just like that. Breaks my heart every time I hear it. The pride of a son is their fathers. I used to look at my dad, and even though my heart was ripped out on occasion, and I ripped his heart out on a regular basis, no one could talk bad about my dad. Don't you dare. And my dad could take anyone. I didn't care. The pride of a son is their father. And I realized something today. You know, even if you're not an actual parent, you should be a spiritual parent to someone. And they're looking to you. And they're following you. And they're going to want to be just like you someday. And we so often miss the mark when it comes to that because we're so caught up into the moment-by-moment, day-to-day thing. Solomon reminds us that grandchildren are the crown to the elderly. We can look at our grandchildren and we can overlook anything that kids do. We can give them the benefit of the doubt. We can come to their aid. We can see outside of the circle. But as parents, we're so engrossed in their lives, we often miss it. But we forget the kids look at us the same way grandparents look at grandchildren. As a parent, that is a good challenge to remember, but even more so within the Christian walk. We're called to be disciple makers. You share your faith with someone, that means you become their spiritual parent. and they're looking to you to follow you. It is so critical that we remember that they look at us the way a grandparent looks at a child, a grandchild. And we need to be aware of that. Getting caught up in the day-to-day can keep us trapped. Maybe Solomon's saying, go look to the grandparents to give the parents insight. Because the grandparents can see from outside, while the parents are stuck in the mud. Something to think about today, guys. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Victor. Good morning, Roger. Good morning to the rest of you that have been watching. By the way, don't forget, if you haven't done it already, go over to YouTube and look up Pastor Stitch. Subscribe, hit the follow button, and that will help get this out to others. You can also continue watching me on Facebook. Glad that you're here. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.